Hi, I'm Corrine Bean. I'm a senior at Springfield College. I'm currently a biology major and secondary education major, and I have a minor in chemistry.
Why did you choose to teach the sciences?
I decided to go into teaching because I had a lot of teachers who were positive influences on me, and they had a really big impact on me. And they also made teaching more meaningful instead of just teaching and writing and everything. It was more, how can I apply this to the real world? And it really made me open my eyes to that this is how education should be. And I also had some teachers who didn't really care, and they were just there for the job rather than putting their passion and determination into teaching. So I want to be one of those teachers who makes education meaningful to their students. And I was really in between PA school and teaching, and that's why I got a job at a clinic to see, is this really what I want to do? Do I really want to go into PA school? But then I realized how much of an impact my practicum and my other job working with inner city youth in Springfield, I just love being around kids, and they really look up to you, and they are just so happy to see you every day and have consistency in their life. So I really want to be that positive role model.
That's great. What challenges did you face in fulfilling your double major and minor?
I think the biggest thing was actually being able to be certified in both 5 through 8 and 9 through 12. The college really didn't want me to choose one or the other because during the practicum there's really a lot of work involved. But I really wanted the opportunity for more jobs, and also taking just different elements that I learned from both the younger kids and also the older students, and just being able to take those elements and combine them and just make a well-rounded individual, really. So that was my biggest, but I am going to be certified in 5 through 12. My other challenge was that they really didn't want me to go back to my practicum and working with a teacher who I had in the past, but I wanted to go back to her because she was such a positive influence on me, and she was the reason why I actually wanted to go into teaching. So I really wanted to go back there and just learn from her. But they were, the college thought they would look at me more as still of a student rather than a colleague. So I had to kind of defend my case, like why I wanted to go back to my old high school and teach, which at first it was kind of weird, but then it was actually an amazing experience because all of the teachers that I had in the past were welcoming me with open arms and giving me advice, and they told me they would always be there to help me if I needed it.
And what are some changes you would make to the education system as you see it?
I think the biggest is not teaching to the test. I think a lot of teachers are just pen and paper instead of more hands-on and experiments, and just taking elements from the community and the real world and bringing them into the classroom. So my ideal education is more performance tasks, and just getting the students out in the community, maybe doing water testing or things like that, just so that to educate the community and also to bring education to a more meaningful level. I think students actually remember more hands-on activities rather than memorizing to take a test. Also, I think more consistency between teachers. I had a really good experience having 2 different sites, because I had one site that had a really solid foundation. They had consistency between the teachers for homework policies, entering and exiting procedures, and things like that, which really made transitions easier for students. And then I had a classroom where I went in and there's really no discipline system or nothing to really work off of. So I think having that solid foundation in a school is really important, so teachers can communicate with each other more openly. And the last, I would just say more community involvement.
Thank you very much, Ms. Bean.
Thank you.